Hey everybody, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. You're going to have a little bit different view today. There is a new feature out on YouTube, and it's called the hype button. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet or not. The information that's out about it is, what I've seen so far anyway, is a little vague. And I don't want you guys to consider this a tutorial. But I want to show you what the hype button, where it's at, and some of the parameters listed so far on how and how many times you can use it. Okay, because I really, honestly, I can't figure out the rhyme or reason of why some have a hype button, why some don't. So let me just at least get you to YouTube and show you. I hope this is not confusing, but the hype button will be very important to your favorite creators because you can literally go and hype them. And it's just an additional, really and truly, it's just an additional way to engage with your creator. And it helps their channel to grow. And from what I understand, YouTube actually came out with this feature in order to help smaller channels grow. And I love that. You know, I'm all about that. So let's get into it. Now, I'm using an iPhone. I don't know what it's going to look like on an Android, so I apologize. But on my iPhone, I'm going to open up my YouTube app, okay? I'm going to go to, here's where the screen should have opened up to, okay? Everybody, if you have an iPhone, this is what it's going to look like. And then you're going to go up in the top left-hand corner, right underneath the YouTube logo. There's that little, I call it a little compass sign, but that's the Explore button. You're going to open that up, and then you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4 words down is the hype button. You go and select that hype button. This is bringing you to the hype leaderboard. Okay. Now, as you can see, right underneath the word top 100 is a selection that you can scroll over because you can sort by category. Well, guess what? There ain't no junk journal category. I would imagine. I don't know this for certain, so I hesitate to say. I hesitate to say. I think that's going to have something to do with the way you have your channel set up in YouTube Studio. So in other words, like I know a lot of my videos are under people and vlogs. So let's try vlog. And of course, that's only going to show you that's like the top 10 or the top 7. Junk journaling's not even in there yet, but we can change that. I bet we could change that if we wanted to. I'll show you what I did, okay? Because if you see this word right next to top 100, it says my hyped. So last night, and I hesitate to show you who I hyped because I don't want y'all to think, that I picked these folks because they are my favorite, even though they are my favorites. These are some of you guys are my favorite channels, all of you. But what I didn't know before I started hyping people is that you're only allowed 3 hypes a week. Okay. So I was just going through clicking, trying to find some of my favorite folks in here that their video actually had a hype option, because that was another thing. Not every video and not every live is going to have even the hype option. But I'll show you who I hyped. So there you can see, if you select my hyped, you'll be able to keep up with who you hyped. So let's feature Julie, since she's at the top. Julie is Day Trip Vintage Co. Anyway, so you see Julie's on the screen here. Now, right underneath her little icon picture and Day Trip Vintage Co., you'll see the selection where it says 21 thumbs up, the share button, the ask button, the remix button. If you will scroll that over, you now see the hype button. So if you take and you select that hype button, that will come up. Now, but because I have already hyped 3 people this week, it tells me I'm not able to hype this video. But a screen very similar to this will pop up for you, and you'll be able to select hype on the video. So let's go back through and I'll show you. Let's just, as an example, let's just see. Junk Journal Joanne comes up. I haven't watched this video from Junk Journal Joanne yet. So let's see. We've got this here.
Let's get to it.
Let's see if Joanne has a hype button. Joanne has a hype button. So you're able to go in and hype Joanne. Let's go on through and see if we can find. Let's see if my friend Laura's Glue Book Saturday. Let's see if she has a hype button. She has a hype button. So just keep, again, I know this video is a little discombobulated, and I apologize, but it was something that I thought was important to the Junk Journal community, because I think, I've just always kind of felt like YouTube doesn't know where to put us. You know, we are just a unique group of people with unique videos. So I wanted us to be able to use this hype button to get us out there and really solidify who we are to YouTube. So you guys go have fun. If you have any questions, email me. My email will be in the video description. Thanks, guys. I hope I didn't confuse you even more, but you know what I always say? I do hope that whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I'm having hyping up my friends in the Junk Journal world. Thanks, and we'll chat soon.